Hi everybody, this is Milan 618. How are you? Hopefully you guys are doing well. Today I wanted to talk about my hair. No, I'm just playing. Today will not be a hair video. I wanted to talk about something a little bit different. Something that's been on my mind a while actually. Today I want to discuss some of my hopes and dreams. And I wanted to be a little bit of encouragement for those of you who have had somebody or people in your life that told you that you can't do something or you can't accomplish something or you can't do something in your life. When I was a little girl, I wanted to be, actually when I was a teenager, in high school, I wanted to be a psychologist. I was taking a psychology class and I just like fell in love with it. It was awesome. I got to learn about so many like different areas of human behavior that was so interesting to me. And I decided that after high school, I wanted to be a psychologist. So I went to a former teachers of mine and I was telling her about how I wanted to be a psychologist after high school. And she was telling me how, like, basically saying, well, why are you doing that? She was like, well, to be a psychologist, you have to get your master's degree. Like, I couldn't do that or something. Why don't you go into something else? Is there anything else that you're interested in? So I was like, well, I love computers. Computers were something that I was really interested in when I was little. So after I graduated from high school, I went to a community college and I majored in computer information systems. I graduated with that degree, my associate's degree in that, but I was not happy. Like after I got that degree, I was like, no, I want to work with people. I've always known that I wanted to work with people. I've always wanted to help others that needed help with anything, you know? And I decided to go ahead and go off to university and map. I wanted to major in something that would help others, like counseling or maybe psych still or something in that area. So my mom gave me a good idea one day. She said, well, why don't you ever thought about physical therapy? Because as a kid, I had a physical therapist. So I'm like, I'm like, no, not really physical therapist. Physical therapy, I really can't see myself doing that. So I looked online and the college that I decided to go to had a program called Rehabilitation Services. And what that degree entailed was working with people with disabilities. I was like, oh wow, yeah, that's what I want to do. That is it. You know, working with various types of disabilities and working with adults or children or people who are elderly. Anyone that I choose. So I did that. And my dad did not want me to go 2 hours away to school. He wanted me to go closer, be closer to home. Um, so much of a overbearing parent he was. He still is, but love him dearly. Um, I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I was like, they only have this degree at this college 2 hours away. I do not want to go to college closer and then have to major in something else. I don't want to do that. So I ended up applying and getting into the college that I wanted to get into 2 hours away. Now, mind you, I'm 21, 22 at this point, but I never lived away from home. This is my first time being away from home, being out of my parents' house, that sort of thing. But I don't think, in all actuality, my parents really thought that I was gonna, be okay by myself. Doing things alone, not having them around. But little did they know, I became independent, quite independent and self-sufficient without them. Yes, occasionally, I still may need their help with certain things, but I'm pretty damn proud of myself that, I've persevered a lot of things, a whole lot of things, you know. Um, so I'm just saying to everybody out there who's watching this that you can do anything you want to do. Please don't let other people dictate your future and your dreams and your hopes that you have for yourself. Because I feel as though people who try to stop you from doing that, probably they're not happy with themselves fully. So I feel like whatever you want to do, do it. Only live one life. So whatever you choose to do it now. No time to wait. Yes, it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of work. But even when things aren't going well for you, you can't get in that school you want to get to. You can't live in that nice, fancy house that you want, or you can't even get that wonderful dream job that you want. Keep trying. Keep trying. It takes a lot of heart, you know, to stay positive, especially nowadays, with the economy and everything. But, it's so important to just stay positive, stay focused on your goal, continue to do that. It's really important. Really is. But anyway, back to the subject. Um, So I went to the college that I've always wanted to go to. I graduated from there, and I had to come back home. So you can imagine how I felt, right? Had to come back home, had to be, up under my parents' roof again. So I really didn't know how I was feeling about that. So, of course, I was away for 3 years. I came back after I graduated, and, I was used to being by myself. I was used to being independent, going and coming whenever I felt like it. And I was, living with them again. It was great, but I was like, yeah, time for me to really push and try to get a job. And it took me a couple years to find one, but then I found one, and then I moved out. So, you know, I don't think they necessarily wanted me to go. But I know I had to do that for myself to continue to grow as a person and be um, the adult that I know that I am. You know, I don't think they wanted me to go. I don't think they wanted me to move out to get my own apartment. You know, I think they thought that I was gonna live there for a lot longer and then move, but no. I had to go. I love them to death. I love them. But to be my own person, especially with a person with a disability, physical one, I had to go. I had to go. So I'm saying to you guys who's ever watching this YouTube, be your own person. Be creative. Be outgoing. Be you. Be you. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't or be something, because you can. Now, it might take years until you master what you really want to do, but once you do that, the opportunities are endless. So you have to hold on to that. Hold on to that hope. Hold on to those dreams that's going to make you that incredible person that you are. And I'm so glad, even with the bumps in the roads, even with the bumps in the roads that I'm, having now with my knee injury, I am just so grateful. So grateful for the adventures and the journeys that I have been on, that I am, going to be on in the future. I'm just excited about it because I'm living my own life for me and nobody else. And that is pretty freaking awesome. So I just wanted to share that with everybody. And, I really had that on my mind to tell you guys that, you know. So that is all. Feel free to leave comments, to do video responses back to me about how do you feel about your own hopes and dreams and where do you think you're going? All right, until next time, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.